Good morning, and welcome to Buckeye Wars. This is a little series I've put together, little snippets, little memories of what it was like for me growing up in El Dorado Hills, California in the 70s and the 80s. Now, I think this is 89 video, and I got to thinking, I don't think I ever mentioned Lumper. Lumper, you say? What the hell is Lumper? We bought a dog, a little bitty black Labrador. And at the same time, we had these really tiny little poodles. And I don't remember their names whatsoever. They were just little walking fur balls. If you had dipped them in Miracle Grow, you could have, or what's that stuff called? Mop and wax or something like that. You could put them in the kitchen and they'd probably mop the floor because they were all fuzzy and little bitty and running around like chickens with their heads cut off. But Lumper, this dog, little bitty, solid black Labrador. And when we got him, he looked like a lump of coal. And for whatever reason, I think it was my mother, looked at him and said, "Oh, look, he looks like a big old lump of coal." And for whatever reason, that name stuck. So we called him Lump, and that sounded kind of funny. So we expanded it to Lumper. So other people would have dogs like, Bowser or, I don't know, Duke or, regular names. And we had a dog named Lumper. And what was funny about this dog is he would come and he would snuggle up to you. And as soon as you petted him, he would just collapse into a pool of relaxation. You'd pat him on top of the head, and he'd drop like a rock and just be all, oh. And we called that action, I guess, doing the noodle. Because he would you'd touch him on the top of the head, pat his head for a minute, and he would collapse into a wet noodle. And Lumper was fantastic. He was the most loving dog I think I have ever known. And we had a 3-step down from our living room onto the back patio, concrete steps, and a little landing at the top of those concrete steps, and then a sliding glass door to get into the living room from the outside patio. And when we would put this dog outside, he was crushed. He wanted to be inside with us. And he would jump up and scratch on that window and want in.